Welcome to Versus MG ZS versus Swift Sport Biker Sport. It's just powered by the 1.2. As you can see, we've got Joseph from Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. He has brought the fine MG ZS. As you know, we've driven umpteen versions of this. We've even got the EV in about 2 weeks, where we'll do a challenge back from Revival where we meet Joseph.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, we thought we'd take a look at, yes, they're two totally different vehicles. You've got an SUV and a Super Mini, but they are about the same money, aren't they?
If you buy a 1.5 Excite version of this, a 1.5 manual, it doesn't look quite as nice as this. It's got different wheels and different interior, but it's £14,045. The Suzuki Swift Attitude, this one here, but it's just under £15,000. So actually, in terms of the pricing, as long as you're comparing the right model, they're very similar.
Yeah, that's exactly it, isn't it? Yes, as we mentioned, two totally different vehicles. An SUV with lots of room and a Super Mini that is best suited to, say, a B-road, because it really does handle well. It's powered by the 1.2. You can get mild hybrid. You can get 1.4 booster jet, which we had in the Swift Sport sometime last year. But this, it is peppy enough for round town and good enough to go on the motorway, because Annabelle and I travelled down in it and we did about maybe 300 mile and it didn't skip a beat, and it'll happily bomb along at motorway speeds without any problem whatsoever. As for the MG ZS, well, we know exactly how they perform. They've got 3 dynamic steering modes, well, 3 modes, including dynamic, comfort and urban, which lightens and weightens according to which mode you're in.
Yes, but Ben, you and I both know which mode we prefer, don't we?
Well, yeah, we're always going to be in dynamic mode, aren't we?
Yes.
The what?
Star Rider Grill.
And this, as Joseph just told me, is the Star Rider Grill. Yeah, interesting. And under here is where you would find the plug on the EV that we've got in the coming weeks.
Right there.
So yeah, if Joseph just climbs in, you will see the room.
Incredibly easy to get in and out, no problem whatsoever, so easy.
As you can see, headroom, decent headroom.
Very good headroom, yeah.
Even when I'm in there at 6'3", very good headroom. Soft touch materials throughout.
Soft on the dash, you don't get them on the doors, but then this car starts at £12,500 for the base model.
But you still have a padded area for your arm next to the...
Actually, this car, because we've got the exclusive here, which is about £18,000 with this tri-coat metallic paint. It's actually got leatherette, and that extends on the doors as well. And the seats are very, very comfortable indeed. I did a journey to our filming location where I was filming with Matt from Furious Driving yesterday, with a full review on this car. And I did, I'd say about 200 miles yesterday. Yeah. There's no problem whatsoever.
It's very good. But we know the ZS is very good, and it's perfectly priced as well. You do have a hell of a job finding anything that's this much value for money in this size.
Yes, the 2 comparable ones would be the Sanium Tivoli, which I know you'll be reviewing soon.
Yes.
And the Dacia Duster, which is it's a type of car really. It's more kind of sort of raw. It's designed for people who really want either the absolute minimum specification in the car, the minimum level of money, or somebody who wants 4x4. This car is not available with 4-wheel drive. No. And most people who buy a car of this type do not want it. No. And you can get autos and manuals in this as well. Right, yeah. 1.5 or a 1 litre. Yeah. The back is also very spacious. It's very easy to get in and out. This is my driving position. It's no problem at all. You can see I've got absolutely loads of room.
Finished the same way as well, and you've also got the soft touches here and here.
That's right, yeah.
Boot room. Well, SUV. And this has a dual floor as well. So as you can see, you've got this boot lid, but that gives you a lot more access and room. When Joseph lifts it, it eliminates a fair chunk of the boot lip, so you don't have to lean right into the boot.
If you put it in that position, the seats are completely flat as well when you fold them.
And what's the capacity for this in litres?
It's 448 litres for both the petrol and electric versions.
Yeah.
That's the biggest boot in this class, unless you count like the Volkswagen T-Cross and the Carrera Capture, when you plug the seats for. But in this car, you get all the seat room and all the boot room at once, so you can have your cake and eat it. It's brilliant.
So there you go, there's the MG ZS. Let's move to the Swift Attitude. So yeah, this is powered by the 1.2. It's got a 5-speed manual gearbox, about 89 horsepower. You can get the 1.4 booster jet engine, which we had in the Swift Sport, which was phenomenal car.
140 horsepower.
Yeah, this isn't quite as peppy, but with 50 brake less, it's, you know, that makes perfect sense. But saying that stylized wise, it's immense. You've got these side skirts that go right round with the carbon fiber style effect. You've got like a front valance there with the fogs encased under the, looks like the daytime running lights. Chrome everywhere as well, but not too much that it detracts from the sporty styling, and diamond cut wheels as well. Opening the door, you will open it with the key fob. Press it once to unlock the driver's door, press it twice to unlock all the doors. Hard plastics everywhere, but that's what you expect in this car. Flat bottomed leather wrapped steering wheel, decent infotainment screen, use things like Apple CarPlay. As you can see, everything is finished well. Buckety seats and very comfortable as well. Now, the one thing that's going to let this down is the insurance group. For some reason, it's 25.
Yeah, and the MG, the 1.5 Excite would be a group 11.
Yeah, that's quite staggering, considering this would, you know, ideally be a perfect car for a 17-year-old, wouldn't it?
You would have thought so with this engine, which is quite low power.
Yeah.
With the MG, it's 105 horsepower in the 1.5. This is 89, so it's even slightly less.
Yeah.
It's still peppy enough and everything. But,
yes.
I don't know why, with a lower powered engine than the MG and more safety equipment.
Yeah, it's a
why
strange
would it
one.
be so high. I don't understand. But there we go.
Back of the car. If Joseph just climbs in and I move all my things over, as you can see, I've moved in.
That's set up for Ben, so it's not exactly where I'd have it, but it's still fine for me to get it.
That's what I mean. You can still get
I
in.
can get my knees in.
Yeah.
And I've actually got too much headroom. I've got enough headroom here.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a recess in the seat for your legs as well.
If I'm sitting behind the passenger desk, slightly further forward, it's even better. But this would be okay for a short journey.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. That's the MG ZS and the Suzuki Swift Attitude. I'll be doing a full review of this in the coming days. Then, my word, I mean, it's going to be such a busy week coming up, isn't it?
When you've got the Seat Tarraco coming,
Hampton
Court, which would be brilliant, and then you and Annabelle, you're going to the Salon Privé at Blenheim Palace.
Yeah, there's also a Subaru
Sunday
launch as well, and Goodwood Revival.
That'll
So
be next week, yeah.
Watch out for everything coming up, and thank you, Joseph.